Okay, well, my brother and I are going to the Big and Fat Men clothing shop in Round Rock, Texas. And now, as you saw from, I just need to explain a few things. As you saw from the opening, I kind of indulged a little bit on the Halloween candy. I do this every year. First, I say I'm not going to buy any candy. And then, I do go and buy candy, and I'm only going to get a little bit. But then I always get a whole lot. And then I pretend like I'm actually going to hand it out to kids in the neighborhood when they come by. So I put it in this big bowl. And then when Halloween, I get it like several days in advance, and then, but on Halloween night, whatever's left, I turn off my porch light and close the drapes, the blinds, and I go in the back room, all the lights are out in the house, and I watch a scary movie on Netflix and have a big glass of milk, So I do that every year. So that's what happened. And I don't know what the consequences will be when I weigh Sunday morning. That's not why we're going to the Big and Fat Man clothing store today. My brother needs to buy a few things. So, and I might find something. Now, that makes me think of something I need to update you on. Some of you have asked about my job. Well, how's the new job going? Several weeks ago or months ago, I did a video about me going to the Big Fat store to get some clothes because I got the substitute job. Well, I didn't actually get the job. I've got it. I've got the job. I start Monday. I'll be available Monday. But I had made a mistake on my application, and then the school district made a mistake on their processing. So between all that, it got delayed, and I just thought it wasn't going to happen, and I didn't have a plan C, so I was a little depressed about it. But anyway, so everything's good where that's concerned. And also, you're going to see some footage from some high school football finally again. My nephew Reagan, he's been on injured reserve since almost the very beginning of the season, and so he's just now got back into the last two final regular season football games. So
Stamp your hand. Thank you.
thanks. Oh, you can go up behind me.
Yeah, you can climb over. You do that better than we do.
Defensive lineman, number 41, Reagan Chapman. Reagan is escorted by David and Shelley Chapman.
y'all like this kind of music? Be honest. You're lying. Now see, this is real music right now. Rock and roll, hoochie coo. Rock and roll, hoochie coo. Come on, y'all like that. Okay, we're on our way to go hunting this evening. But last night was the big ball game, the final district game against Belton Tigers against the Coppers Cove Bulldogs. And it was, I think, pretty much a must-win if they were going to go on into the playoffs. So what was the end result, Rayan?
56-21.
Belton Tigers won 56-21. So, playoffs next week or 2 weeks?
Next week.
Next week here at home. So that's great. Well, I decided not to go sit in the stand with Reagan. So I'm hanging out here at the house of my friend who owns the property. He came here from Germany quite a few years ago, and my father, in the business that we had, the sign business, my father hired him to do different things and eventually work on a crane truck. But he started to learn neon, how to make neon from our guy who was doing it at the time. And so neon is a dying art, and it is an art. And so there's not very many people in the country who can build and repair neon anymore. So he's one of the few, and so he's got a place out in the country, and sign companies from miles and miles around have been coming to him for a long time. And we were blessed to be able to, he's got his own business now. We were blessed to be able to have him in our shop for a time. So, but anyway, when we went out of business, he has built his own shop out here on his property. So I just want to show you some of his work that he's doing today. What is it, a mountain of dirt out there?
Yeah, a big mountain of dirt, about as big as the building. And we're going to have to move that over there on our land. That's the deal for you going hunting.
I'll do.
You do?
As long as I'm
I don't
still
think you see the
hunting.
mountain of dirt.
As long as he's...
seen the dirt, yeah.
Hi, Hurley. Yes, baby boy. Yes. Well, as you can see, I gained a couple of pounds since the last time I weighed. I'm not happy about that, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm in it for the long haul, so I'm not worried about it. Just don't want that to happen very often. You know, I've been fat for so long since elementary school, started gaining weight. And people have said, well, I eat because, you know, I'm angry, or I eat when I'm sad, or, you know, emotional eating or whatever. I've been fat for so long that, to me, I just ate all the time. It didn't matter. It didn't matter what mood I was in. I was always hungry and wanting to eat something. But, you know, a couple weeks ago, when it looked like I wasn't going to get that job because of just really technical issues or something, and that was almost my last resort. That was my fallback plan, that substitute job. I got a bit depressed. I didn't feel like, well, I'm going to throw in the towel and I'm just going to give up on, you know, losing weight and all my goals. Not at all. But I was just so put out. I thought, you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to do what I want to for a few days. And so I did some overeating, and then I'd been working on getting all that off, and Halloween rolled around, and the candy and all that, and I went ahead and, you know, I gave into that, which I had originally thought I would do, but since I had messed up, you know, a week before, I wasn't going to do that, I thought. So anyway, I'm not concerned, but that's the way it is. Right now, I'm up a couple pounds, but I'm been back in the swing of things with, you know, I'm doing good exercise. I know I'm adding muscle, and I can tell in my clothes even really that the fat is still gradually coming off. So, boy, it's early Sunday morning. I forgot to set my clock back last night, so it's very early. But anyway, guys, that's the video for this week, and I thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. Please share it with other people, and you know, it's just something that we've got to help each other get through all these tough times. There's a lot of great things going on out there that I want to be a part of. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next week. Oh yes, Hurly Pearly. Oh, good dog. Yes, doggy. Yeah. Oh, good boy, good boy.